You know his name. Of course you do. Who am I talking about? I'll give you a clue. Arguably the most influential person who ever lived on earth. We even talk and question what happened at his birth. In his adulthood he was followed, his fan base it kept growing. In fact it still does and shows no signs of slowing. And though he walked earth years ago, they say he's alive today. That resurrection power means he is here to stay. But who am I talking about? Have you figured it out? For me, he's someone I can't live without. For others, he seems irrelevant. Some think he's not real. Then there are millions like me who think he's kind of a big deal. You know his name. I'm sure you do, even as just a curse. Or you might be more informed of him and can quote him chapter and verse. Others may know his name for being a religious weirdo. Some have no time for him. To them, he's an absolute zero. But what does this guy say about himself to folks like you and me? For the answer to that question, we need to hit a library. If we open the Bible, he's the main aim. We see him as well as lots of descriptions that come into frame. His name, I know you know it. His name is Jesus. Do you know him? Yes, his name is Jesus, but what's the definition? It means God saves. His name gives us his mission. You may think his surname's Christ. That's a usual misunderstanding. But it means he's the anointed one. It's not a surname, it's branding. He's the Messiah, God's promised king. Delivering God's promises is what he would bring. They also call him Master, Lord and Teacher, an importer of wisdom and a most excellent preacher. You know his name, and I hope you see, all these titles are to help you and to help me. They open our eyes to who he truly is. We don't need enough knowledge to win a quiz. He wants you to know him. That's what he came to show everyone. To tell you, you matter. You're cared for. A loved one. Son of God. Son of Man. Those are two more titles to add. Fully God, fully man, sent to us by his heavenly dad. Did you know he knows your name? He really does care. And this is the God to whom none shall compare. So you know his name, but do you know him? The Bible says if not, your eternity will be grim. So make the choice now while you still have the time. That's the reason why I share this in rhyme, to get your attention and so you know Jesus. He knows your name, he really does see us. So as you listen, what do you think of this message that shows no signs of going extinct? The choice isn't did Jesus exist, history backs that up. The question is who he was and what he means to us. Actually, we're told he comes back to life, so it shouldn't be who he was, but who he is. So what conclusion do you come to after all your analysis? However you know his name, think of what his names teach us. Hopefully they give us all something worthy to discuss. Jesus is real. You know his name, but remember, he knows yours also. This is the one who I trust, and the one that calls you to follow.